Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry for being late. But, let's just say, I have not had a pleasant time preparing for this. And I think I might need an upgrade. Upgrade my old computer. But let's ignore that for now. And go with the stinking quest once and for all. No, that's not what I want to do. Where is it? There it is. Alright, so let's talk about the game. Well, not game. PC problems. So I've switched from my laptop to my main computer for streaming. Primarily because of Zenless Zone Zero. My laptop is not happy with. It's a very uppity about that game. And the main reason is because it's.
Look who's here. The beloved Trailblazer and the charming March 7th.
Hi, Linja.
You came to the Alchemy Commission today. Oh, I get it. You are here with March to visit her masters, aren't you?
Exactly. How are my masters doing at the moment?
Unfortunately, only one master is here. I'm doing fine.
Did Master usually run on her own?
I'm just following the doctor's advice. Miss Bailu said I could take a stroll, so
Well, it wouldn't be.
here I am.
Well, it wouldn't be not of her to run away, primarily because of how small she is for
Your
a
Master
sword
Yenching wasn't as lucky. He's probably still in bed, considering the intense battle with hoolay, and then with General Fei Xiao. The rigorous sparring session with her. His small body couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, that was a tough
Master
fight.
Yun Li, didn't you also engage in combat?
The little babies from the Luofu just don't have the resilience that us kids from the Zhuming have.
I heard from Modza about the tough battle against the wolf troopers. You fought alongside Modza. Did you get hurt?
Now that I think about it, I don't really have a chance to get hurt.
I can guess why. General Fei Xiao is just too strong.
Yun Li, go and lie down.
Got it, Lingsha.
What about that smiley fox healer? And the guy with the hood?
Thank goodness you and the others found Yaocho. He lost a lot of blood and needs to rest properly. He and Maoza are seriously wounded. I've had to forcibly confine them to the Alchemy Commission. All 3 from the Yaoqing are critically injured. But
What was it
fortunately,
about?
the Xianzhou Laofu has a
Alright,
miraculous healer lady.
So,
It's a silver lining in this misfortune.
laptop, for some reason, when I play Zenless Zone Zero, in particular, Heats
It
up so
looks
much.
like the entire
That just
delegation from the Xianzhou Yaoqing is
craps
gathered
itself.
at the Alchemy
it shuts
Commission.
itself off.
Why don't we go see General Fei Xiao and bring her some fruit?
I would normally say no, because they need to rest. But, alas, what can you do when the 2 of them
Which
have a
is
leader who is
Not
just as
something I want
restless?
to have. And always
General
do
Fei
this.
Xiao just
Does
slipped out
this.
of the If you're looking to meet her, the luminescent depths might be your best bet. I spotted her
At
heading
this
that way
point, I'm just
earlier.
convinced that laptops are not. That I should just trade in the laptop for something better. The desktop.
The sound of those footsteps.
You wanna know why?
They must belong to General Fei Xiao.
Well,
Out
because
and
I'm-
about,
I don't really
despite
need
the
a laptop
doctor's
anymore.
orders.
All it's just doing is taking up space.
What a coincidence. Someone else who refuses to listen to the doctor's orders.
Well, being a doctor myself, I don't think my knowledge of my own body is inferior to the Dragon Lady's.
I need a whole bunch of parts, really. I'm not sure, because Hoyoverse games do not really like playing along with my SSD.
The healer does not heal
Well,
himself.
I wouldn't say SSD, but
Don't try to
I have
act tough
hard
in
drive-
front of me.
hard drive. I'm still using those disk hard drives.
I'm sorry, Jiao Cho.
Because this thing's
I
like
didn't expect you to use poison that
minimum.
way. What a miscalculation.
5, 6 years old.
If only I'd found you sooner. If only I hadn't sent you to the
It really
shackling
served me
prison.
well.
The way you're speaking, is this really the
But-
Fei Xiao I know?
Well, that
Or
did,
could it be a
that's all it did.
Orison
It served me
assassin,
well.
imitating your voice to take my life?
Musically, the game's no problem, but now it's just having trouble.
Jiao Cho, your eyes. You can't see anymore, can you?
I can still clearly hear the sound of the waves.
Oh gosh, already.
That's enough for me.
So, here's the plan.
Don't blame
I'm
yourself.
gonna start streaming again. I'll hold up my.
You know what
my
I'm more
video,
concerned about?
But I'm not
Has your
gonna
body
do it, like,
had any changes
all-
since you swallowed the
all the
Crimson
time.
Moon?
That's just not feasible these days. Well, actually, no. Not. The plan originally was to get a job.
I'm not sure.
Hopefully, thanks to Vogue
There
Rehab.
don't appear to be any changes.
But
However, the many doubts that
it's
once
already been at
plagued
least
me
6
have
months.
dissipated.
give or take a month or two, and I still haven't found anything. It's like, man, I'm trying.
I never thought I'd live to
But I
hear you
can't.
discuss your health again.
They just don't want to take me in.
But thanks to Morza
Is this
and
job
that
market
child,
really that terrible?
the price I've paid seems
Is it so
trivial
terrible
compared to what we've achieved.
That they're so
I
desperate for a
hold no
job,
grievances,
they
Fei
refuse to
Xiao.
hire anybody.
I am content.
I don't know how to offer words of comfort.
No, to be fair, I have been
Nor do I
earning some
know
cash,
much about curing others' ailments.
but it's not really enough.
I am just a warrior,
And
so my
I do
pledge to
actually
you
want.
is simple.
Well, I wouldn't say I want the Switch to, but there's a lot of wants that I want. So without a job,
An eye
if
for
ever
an
happens to
eye.
get one, they don't get a job.
So you...
In this vast universe, there's bound to be someone who can heal your eyes.
I'm kind of
I'll
like
find them. But until then,
So, I think it's time for a plan.
The threat behind
I
all this,
will-
you must
I will
already
the
have
same,
some...
like I should have done,
the resurgence
long
of the
time
Sanctus Medicus and the gathering of the Borison
but I only haven't because they
are
want me to
merely
take out
distractions
the launch
orchestrated by an
so early
unseen
and-
force meant
Of
to
course they wanna
divide the
help you
Alliance's
tomorrow.
attention. Unfortunately, they picked the wrong fight this time. Once we return to the Yaoqing, I'll personally lead the Verdant Knights into battle.
But once I stop streaming, which should be probably like, I don't know, April, May, March, around that time. Like when it starts warming up again, because right now we're
I vow to take down a Lord Ravager
cooling down
and
enough
teach
for
the
going
Ruined
outside.
Legion the
Yeah.
true meaning of the hunt.
But once that happens, I want to start making videos again.
I knew it.
Assuming I don't get a job before that.
You've always been so impatient.
It'll probably be a shot in the dark, for all I know, and care. But if this works, then I might. Then great. I'm hoping to upgrade my machine. I don't know how am I gonna do it. Like, I have plenty of ideas. Well, a handful of ideas. I would say I have plenty of ideas.
I apologize for
definitely-
my tardiness
they
once
exist.
again.
But at the end of the day, I want to do this.
The Alchemy Commission detained me for
But
some
every-
time
I
for
did
a
some
health examination.
Like, say,
They released me only
about
after
the
ensuring I
Super
was in
Pokemon
good
games,
condition.
and an animated short about the physical versus digital.
Oh,
And how both sides are.
General, seeing you safe
Fair
and
enough.
sound puts our minds at ease.
But they aren't end all be all solutions.
Hoolay's escape caused significant upheaval and forced the war dance to be put on hold. A truly unforeseen disaster. Fortunately, the younger generation showed their valor. They bravely tackled the crisis, putting an end to the
What was I
disaster
gonna
and
say?
providing a glimmer of hope in a dire situation.
Oh, I'm just spacing out.
Before Master Diviner Fu Xuan's departure for the Yutre,
So,
I consulted with her
So, yeah.
about the war dance. She left
I
a
have
note
ideas.
stating, the
I want to
hexagram
commit to them.
oscillates between thunder
Once
and
this-
heaven, a
they
sign
start
of
getting
great
along
power,
again.
assuring us that we would successfully navigate any challenges.
I don't know how am I gonna do it, but I should have planned to. It could take a while too.
She advised me to trust the younger generation's abilities and let them lead.
I'm
Her
not expecting,
predictions, it appears,
big
have come
hits,
true.
but I am hoping for it to be enough
It's
to warrant,
just
you know,
the Xianzhou Luofu's long-standing duty of keeping Hoolay
Right.
imprisoned ended
Start
with his
earning
death on the Sky
some
Splitter.
cash on the side. While I
This
look for-
event is
for work.
likely to bring much criticism from the Alliance's
That's all
upper
I'm hoping
ranks.
However, Hulay's hand over
Now,
Hulay's
Joe?
remains to the
could
Xianzhou
go
Yao
on Twitch
Qing,
for-
and I'll handle
yeah.
the explanations to the
You
Alliance.
can go back on Twitch, but I'm not going back to Twitch.
But
well, it's still in
what
there.
about the
Like,
war
did you
dance?
see how one guy
While the wolf hunt mission
that one
was
guy
a
who-
success, the events
who,
on the Sky Splitter
like, tried to
remain a
shock the dogs
secret.
on live
However,
on Twitch?
the news of the Borison's attacks on the streets will spread
Hell no,
like
I'm not gonna do-
wildfire.
I don't want to associate myself with that guy. That guy's an asshole.
The war dance was interrupted, so it must be reconvened. As for the people who witnessed the attacks, beyond placating them, we also need to show them the Xianzhou Cloud Knight's fearless dedication. On the war dance's opening day, Rogue Borison attempted to stir up panic, but was swiftly neutralized by the Merlin's Claw and the Cloud Knights. A genuine tale of heroism that will captivate and calm the public.
So yeah, that's the plan. I also kind of
As
want to
Elder
talk.
Huayan's
This settles the
I
immediate
also wanna talk
concerns
about,
on the
like,
Luofu. My thoughts
like, what
linger
the
on the
heck is going on in
orchestrator
Warverse?
behind these events.
How do you always manage to make me more interested and then kill that increase in interest at the same time?
From the onset of the
fine. You
Ambrosial
gotta
Arbor
make it the
crisis,
Genshin.
the Xianzhou
After a
Lawfu
fifth
has
anniversary.
experienced numerous disturbances,
Which was
directly
a freaking
linked
banger.
to the Lord Ravager Fantilia.
But then you also dropped Milliaster Wonderland, I think it was called, which is somehow a worse version of Roblox. Roblox.
Her attempt to infiltrate the Xianjiao
What
with the
were you
Borsen
thinking?
and sway the Lawfu preceptors to join the Sanctus Medicus's
man, I like you,
insurrection
but you can't be
was
doing this.
unsuccessful.
Come on.
But I have a feeling that she is indifferent to the success of her plans.
Rather than outright victory, Fantilia's motives seem to lie in breeding discord and chaos among allies. Should the
I'm
Alliance
always
fail
trying
to
to
mend
get-
these rifts,
Get myself out
it
there.
risks disintegrating into a pile
but
of
that's
sand.
Also, I've not heard a lot of nice things about honkai Star Rail.
The goal of the Xianzhou Alliance has not changed for thousands of years. Perhaps we should point
I
the
want to put
weapon
up
in
with
our
it.
hand toward this new adversary.
But
I plan to bring this
I'm not gonna
matter
put up
before
with
the
it for so
Marshal
long, then.
following the war dance.
I'll keep doing it.
With Elder Huayang's insight, one wonders how the Marshal will react.
It's clear we're engaged in a game of chess not seen in thousands of Amber eras. A game where even the strategists become pawns in battle. Where the stakes are as high as the fates of countless stars in the sky. Predicting the Marshal's decision is beyond me, yet she's well aware of our concerns. She has tasked General Yao Guang with performing extrapolations day and night to gauge the situation comprehensively. We gathered today not just to tackle the Lawfu's predicaments, but also to address a matter requiring our collective presence.
I've been thinking about Hoy's games too, man. I'm just gonna say
Yao Guang has sent a message from the Xianzhou Yuchui,
right now.
informing us that she wishes to share the results of recent calculations she made within the
I don't know
Matrix.
how much longer am I gonna play this. I already have like my swan song goals for these games.
Jing Yuin, I'd like to borrow the seat of Divine Foresight's chessboard
game's
for this
case,
purpose.
It's gonna be E6 S5. Oh, Idol 6. Superposition 5 Boot Hill. Because you know, he's the main
Hello,
reason why
everyone. It's
playing
been
this
a
game.
long time. Over 3 decades have passed since we last convened. I've
Yeah, I
dearly
think
missed
it's
each of you
fair
generals
that-
during this time.
I stopped playing it for
Was the
Yeah,
seer
no one
strategist
can need
thinking
to
of
pull it
us or thinking of the fates we're destined for?
The Merlin's Claw. As blunt as always. Though, not everyone's cup of tea, huh? You once told Jing Yuan, "You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the seer strategist, this conversation might not be so friendly." I'm intrigued. Did the conversation really come to pass?
I've never heard anyone mention
some
that the
point I also
Decalite
wanna log
reflection
in.
barrier could eavesdrop on
So
even the
this game
quietest
works.
whispers. It appears that the Marshal sent not just 2 generals to the Lawfu,
Anyways.
but an uninvited third guest as well.
People have been saying that Mr. Jing Yuan's intellect shines
Oh yeah,
as
game
brightly
of Roblox.
as the seer strategists.
I am so happy that
With the Lawfu caught in
Well,
such strife,
the jig is up
Yu
for
Chui
us.
couldn't just stand by
At
and
least I'm hoping
watch.
it is. Like the moment they banned Slap, and not just banned Slap, they nuked him. Well, I wouldn't say nuke him, but they definitely.
Thanks to Mr. Jing
Put him
Yuan, the
on
interrogation of the
hostage
2
or
prisoners
something.
on the Yu Chui has concluded.
Something akin to that.
Mr. Genuine Speculations were correct. Of
Was
the
that
crimes they
happening?
confessed to, planting a Stellaron on the La Fu was a complete
Like-
fabrication meant to mislead.
People started pressing Roblox for a lot of shit. But I just want to say, they had it coming. Like, we all saw what
Their
was going
real
on.
aim was to secure a meeting with the Marshal to present their Godslayer protocol. A strategy they
And what was this grand strategy proposed by Jing Liu and that traveler?
The narrative they painted was vast and difficult to put into words.
Like, they were allowing
It all revolves around the
Crazy
coffin of the blonde
for all
traveler.
sorts of creepers to well,
To be precise,
room
it's the
for
remnants of the propagations.
The remains
I
of
know
the
you
swarm
two might be
author.
saying that, but
More accurately,
But,
it's a fragment of the divine body.
I have my right.
In the future they depicted, this fragment serves as the final nail, sealing the fate of the plague's author and securing its doom. Before reaching that point, battling the gods necessitates a larger alliance. Hence, they sought out an ally for the Xianzhou. I assume you've all heard of the famed Genius Society member number
So
81,
what else?
Ron May, haven't you? The Eye
And-
of the Yuchwei has just seen this
Yeah, I'm just
uninvited
glad.
guest
Because I've
arrive
stopped
on
playing
the
Roblox for a long
Xianzhou.
time now. Well, if you call a year or two a long time. And it's because of their like bullshit with
3, 2,
the freaking
1.
creeps.
Right on
Like how
time.
they're allowing them to
Now,
run rampant.
as for the best way to receive our distinguished guest,
And to me, that is
I'll
like
leave that in your
unacceptable.
capable hands.
Like the moment they started, like the moment they said that they were gonna allow dating in a game whose
Do you remember
demographic,
your
by the
name?
way, is children.
My name is Tingyun. I serve as an ambassador of the Whistling Flames Merchant Guild. On the
Yay. Oh. Yay. Yummy. Alright. Now what? This isn't right. Ah. Fate's Atlas. I did the fate thing because I was running out of time. Let's see now. What is this? I think. Let's do this one. I was gonna say, hey, let's do a part here and then call it a stream, but that was way too short for my liking. It's on. Yes, we are. God damn it.
Ah, you're finally here! We've been waiting for so long!
It's only been 5 minutes.
Since everyone's here, let's get down to business. The Astral Express
let's
just
hear it.
received an invitation to the Planet of Festivities.
Hang on. Why am I getting a sense of deja vu?
Are there going to be a repeat of the Charming Festival?
Even the Planet of Festivities can't possibly hold a festival every day.
Don't worry. The Express received a normal invitation this time. It's from Penacony's Paperfold University.
The university plans
will
to
say
hold
that
an
was,
academic
like, one
conference
good
on the
thing.
topic of trailblazing in the moment of soul. The Astral Express has been invited as guests to the conference.
Part of the reason why I've been streaming this late.
An academic
because of,
conference? You
Sonic
mean
Cross.
we'll have to sit in an auditorium and
Honestly,
spend several system
I
hours
hope that
talking
game
about a
says
few
Mario Kart
hundred
World.
slides worth of scholarly discourse?
I don't even care if it has the new
Don't
one.
worry, you can leave such boring
I
events to the
sincerely
grown-ups. I will attend the conference with
That
Welt.
the game
As for the
becomes
three
better
of you,
outsells Mario Kart World. If only to knock Nintendo's hubris down a bit.
if you're interested, you can enter the university as guest students.
Yes,
Well, it happens to be the start of the academic term, and Paperfold University is preparing for its Dreamlight anniversary. These annual festivities serve as both a welcoming gift for new students
However,
and
I
a
do not
chance
recommend
to
you
celebrate
get
for
Crossbow
those
for,
already enrolled.
for its original asking price. Nobody should have to pay that much.
Why don't you
for a game.
youngsters join the new students? You could
Especially if it's third
explore
party.
the campus, experience student life.
But I still think it's worth getting. Because not only does it work on Steam Deck,
Do we have to study? That's great!
there has been a lot
A
of
young, cute
modest
girl
to,
full of energy
mods
living
in
her
game.
best life on campus? That experience is practically made for me.
I hear that Paperfold University is well known throughout the universe as a top art school. I would love to check it out too.
Oh, but I want to go to school.
Don't worry, guest students don't get a lot of homework. Besides, all of
Well,
the
I kinda do
professors
wanna
and
go back.
students are busy
Okay,
preparing
well,
for the
maybe my family
festivities.
just doesn't want
Just
to.
treat
But
it as a
me,
party.
The actual person, the person behind, and the screen you're watching, I absolutely do want to go back to school. Well, not elementary school, nor middle school, and definitely not elementary school because that was awful. High school, maybe, because.
Campus life without
Because
homework or
I finally got to find
examinations?
people who are like
That sounds like paradise!
like-minded people.
Looks like everyone can't wait. Let's go ahead with that plan
you know,
then.
for
I will
college and
submit the
university?
admission documents to Paperfold
Sign me the
University.
fuck up.
We'll leave once everyone is ready. Let's all have some fun.
I wanna go to uni.
Electives? Extracurricular activities? Campus
But the
parties?
reason why I want to go
Oh,
back to
I want to try them
college and
all!
university was because
Well, you and I are the only ones with ambiguous educational qualifications on the Express. Oh, wait! There's Pom Pom, too! Never mind.
I feel
Let's
like I
just
gotta
relax
stand on
and
a
enjoy
career now.
ourselves on campus.
and I have no idea
I'll be
what
in your
can I
care
use it
now.
for. Pom Pom's so hardworking. Leaving again? The floor is turning into a mirror. I gotta be. Which car? This one? Stop. Way to go, Pom Pom.
Campus.
Now that you mention it, I recall that you had a teaching stint back
What was I
home.
gonna say again?
Any delightful stories that come to mind?
College. So yeah, I want to go back to college and university. So that way I can like get a better degree. Like I'm taking animation. It's hard work, but it's honest too. And I like that. I might not be a drawer, but hey, I can afford.
As the top university in Penacony, the strict examinations and expensive tuition have deterred many potential candidates. The people who are admitted to the school are either well-known wealthy merchants or exceptionally talented geniuses. Because of this, I hear that the culture on campus has a truly Penaconian flavor. How intriguing.
Alright. Nice. To the sofa. Ready to go.
Oh no, no, no.
What is that ruckus?
Oh no, no, no.
We've arrived! Why do you always fall asleep when we're warping? I couldn't even wake you up.
Oh, so that ruckus was you?
What do you mean, ruckus? I was really gentle when trying to wake you up.
All right. Let's go check in.
Himeko and Mr. Yang still have to participate in social networking.
Oh, it's probably
I'm gonna...
looks like me. Team. Let's see. This, I don't know.
Adult sure is hard.
Out to the plan. Perfect. Perfect.
Welcome to the Reverie, distinguished shareholders.
Oh! I almost forgot that we're Penacony shareholders.
Upon hearing the news that you were returning to Penacony, the hotel prepared 6 platinum guest rooms for your stay. They are ready for you anytime.
6?
That's right. Besides the 3 of you, Miss Himeko and Mr. Yang, Pom Pom had already checked in 3 days ago.
Yeah, solid state drive.
Pom Pom? What are you talking about?
I'm thinking... Something that's too terrible.
I see. We thank the family for their gracious hospitality. Please help us with the check-in.
1 terabyte one. Are these getting like...
Of course. Your Dreamscape passes have been activated. I hope that you have another enjoyable stay in Penacony.
We didn't have an enjoyable stay the last time, though.
Which is definitely a downside.
Apologies for interrupting you earlier.
Samsung is good, but...
Don Hung, do you know something that we don't? Why did the front desk mention that Pom Pom is staying at the hotel too?
If my guess is correct, it's probably Boot Hill checking in under Pom Pom's name.
You and Mr. Holyfoot, what?
Yes. When we worked together in Penacony the last time, he used Pom Pom's identity then, too.
Boot Hill? What is he doing here?
I don't know. Galaxy Rangers always work alone, but I don't think Boot Hill will do anything that is, detrimental to the Express. Since Pom Pom checked in 3 days ago, we can probably find him in the dream. We'll ask him more about it then.
Let's get going then.
Paperfold University is located in the Moment of Soul. The hotel has set the entrance to the dream near the school. So let's meet at the gates.
I'm staying in the same room as the last time I was here. Time to enter the dream.
What else has there been in Penacony? Well, the things that are not first Divergent Universe. Alright, so then
It's giving me the stink eye.
what if I want to see the entertainment game?
Hurry up! I hear that the major shareholders have already arrived at the lobby. Don't alarm them.
I know! But that fellow was running in this direction. Oh, how did he disappear so quickly?
Shh! Someone else is here. Who are you?
I'm one of the nameless of the Astral Express.
The what express now? Don't try to sell me anything. I don't care who you are. The blood...
Wait a second. Gray hair, yellow eyes, ribbons that serve no purpose on his clothes? I think he's the major shareholder you were talking about.
Trying to answer. Funny.
What? For the love of... Couldn't you have said that earlier?
But... the suspect...
Sustainable! Ah, yes, sustainable. We know frequent inspections may not seem sustainable to some, but these procedures ensure a safe and secure environment for guests, so the Bloodhounds are more than happy to do so. We'll take our leave for now. Please have a good rest.
Please stay safe and be careful in the dream.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go.
I'm confused. Maybe I should look around before I enter the dream?
Little Dex once. Watch closely. Open it with violence. Talk to it. Let's see. Try to communicate with it in activity. So it's like it's so reasonably normal in Penacony, which fan of Clocky hasn't had a heart-to-heart conversation with their own Clocky doll? Maybe that dolls can talk and listen. Someone feeling lonely, however, listening is already enough. It silently sits in the middle of the room, mute and stuck, looking at them. Its voice inexplicably reaches your ears. Banner? Okay, so I can't interact with them. Press 7 throws our monkey on the film's real cover on the table. Title reads Remastered. Top 10 Slumber Nana Monkey Classic Shots. It even has limited edition serial number label on it and embossed gold lettering. This appears to be a present prepared for you by the referee. A most considerate gesture. It would have been even more thoughtful if we were protecting the room and not to even play the reel. But of course, how would you do that? I never found words to be so foreign as they are now. Even the Cetacea beacon can't help you translate this gibberish. If it weren't to work with the riddle is, what would if whether the writer was irredeemably mentally disturbed?
I can't open the box. Something just doesn't feel right.
In a dream.
Well, this place sure is sealed off. No other way. I have to borrow your bed. Please forgive me.
I don't know how this is gonna get interesting.
Focus on your breathing and imagine you're in paradise. Imagine an island. 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 Island.
An island full of bananas. A lovely mess for summer nanas. Bananas, not the daily. Where you no more be happy every day. Some banana monkey is a very best. He's a monkey living life without a stress.
Did I just see something strange? Is this Paperfold University? It doesn't look much like a school, but it does look somewhat familiar. Also, what's that?
We're gonna get to person. Don't get in front of you, keep making bad gibberish sounds. Running of the film you just watched. Oh, one entertaining one that was. You know how the theme song goes? Yep, and that's the tune. Let's sing together and open the door to a new world. Who are you? Me? I'm the weird soul in the arduous tune. The longing for a moment of rest. Banana, banana,
Banana, banana.
fantastic! You're a born Bandit Gibberish singer. Look, your Bandit Gibberish is in fact more adorable monkeys. Yeah, I have to do. I'll acapella. I like Super Monkey Ball. What a wonderful year. What a wonderful year. Hormones. Yeah, that's funny. No matter what, you should join in, embrace the pleasant banana gibberish, and the scent of bananas from the little
Banana.
By the great land above! A most terrifying close call that was. But fear not. The darkest hour of the night may be upon us, but this majestic skyscraper shall now welcome the start of an epic hunt! Yo, yo! Under starry skies, evil low and high. Helpless folk in the dark fighting for their lives. Silent ninja arts written down in red tears. Noble ninja hearts in the night join here. Stormy tides crashing forth, all evil slain. Come the dawn, shining sparks lighting up again.
Yo, yo! Dazzling Ninja! AKA Rapper! Nice to meet ya! Ouch! What kind of devious trap is this? Not only are there feedlings abound, but there are also concealed weapons flying about!
That did happen. It just happened. You're clearly doing these spells yourself.
Ha! I'm afraid you're mistaken. You're simply too good-hearted to realize that the feedlings were manipulating its landing spot with sorcery. Begone, feedlings, or I shall give you a taste of my dazzling ninjutsu! That's impossible! How can it be?
Don't understand that.
I am unable to communicate with these fiendlings.
Don't let them feel like they're out there. Listen, the little monkeys are still joyfully inviting you.
Here it is again. That strange feeling.
Be on your guard. This is also part of the fiendling sorcery. Hang in there. I'll get you out of this right away. Dazzling Palm, righteous shot!
How shocking! The ninja strikes your forehead with such force, powerful impact reverberates through your body, striking your very soul. In an instant, all of your plans and centers. The sound of it, he ceases. Oh, I'm definitely awake.
My humble apologies. Dazzling Palm was designed to deliver a powerful impact to the soul. I've endeavored to control my strength, but some pain is inevitable if I am to ensure you regain consciousness.
Oh, dang, I guess. The monkeys in front of you have a fierce look on their faces, as if saying, what the heck is going on?
Showing your true colors now that your evil schemes have been exposed. They're calling for their fellow ape feelings. Please, take cover behind me.
Doesn't fight now.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin! Come on, let's do this. Bring it on, Booker. Fire! There's no reasoning with you bunch anymore. There are only two kinds of people in the world. Those with a loaded gun. Those who dig their own grave.
Take off together! Good! We have to fight! Give me strength!
I'm guessing that wasn't
Is it coming? Ready, set! Fighting the west wind, away we go!
Stay in step. Dreams do come true.
Off the side! No bully! Huge news! Don't come any closer!
Move aside, amateurs! Fiends or devils! I'll crush them all!
Waiting in line. Let's do it. Fair and square. Draw. Here's your final reward. Get that.
I love doing that.
Let's improvise.
I love seeing them breaking under. Taking the shit.
Oh, bring it on, Booker. Fire! I didn't say I can't break.
Alright.
They've scampered off in different directions. Those feedlings
Okay.
are up to no good. We better get moving.
Who exactly are you?
I never leave a question unanswered. I am a ninja, aka
Also, the better
Rappa.
question is, although honestly, not the first question I would have asked.
As stated in the cosmic ninjutsu inscriptions, be decisive, lest we be overwhelmed by the consequences. There are still feedlings roaming nearby. Let us be on our way.
Singing monkeys and a singing ninja. Am I dreaming?
You can return to a safe location after touching this object. Penacony truly is filled with boundless mysteries. Since fate saw fit to bring us together,
Penacony, you
may I
cretin.
know your name before we part ways?
I am the Galactic Baseballer.
Ooh, a strong name. Well met, baseball bat ninja.
Close enough.
Forgive me for speaking out of turn, baseball bat ninja, but for your safety, you and your companion should leave this land of dreams as soon as possible. The appearance of these feelings are a sign of impending disaster. It is proof that the ninja hero's archenemy has their eyes set on the land. The emotionless, soulless, and merciless evil ninja Osaru!
Huh?
It's time for me to depart. Please do take care. Goodbye.
Hang on, what the fuck is going on? Before you finish speaking, and this is already leaped into dream problems and strategies. All happens so quickly that the average person's eyes can't keep up.
This does look like the way out. Let's go.
Seriously, a cosmic
A
ninjutsu?
long, long time ago, in a world far away, there was a city that flourished under the rule of a ninja hero for many generations. It was known as the Ninja Capital. Under the protection of the ninja hero, the people of the city thrived. They lived and worked in peace, and happiness could be felt even in the sewers of the ninja capital. Until an evildoer known as Evil Ninja Osaru murdered the ninja hero and laid claim to the city. The happiness of days past disappeared in an instant.
56th year of Ninja the Ninja Capital.
Oh, child, new to the way of the ninja, I recognize your determination. Henceforth, you shall be the successor to my dazzling ninjutsu.
Thank you, Master Kucha. This is my greatest honor.
Behold the city of shadow, a sinful land of suffering, hatred, and sorrow. Bloody tears soon to devour all hope for the morrow. Soulless evil ninja, Osaru, agent of the vile, cast the masses into sin by foul arts and guile. Fiendlings indulgent in evil gone wild, enrage the hearts of all man, woman, and child. Inherit the legacy of the ninja hero, and wipe clean the sins of Osaru. End the suffering wrought upon the ninja capital, and bring peace back to its people.
An astounding recitation of the ninja mantra, Master Kucha. I swear I will train hard until I become the dazzling ninja.
An admirable resolution. To contend with the evil ninja, you will also need a new name. A name befitting a ninja.
What should I be called?
I don't know, my disciple. Your name will carry your ideals, your convictions, and your destiny. Your ninja name belongs to you alone. So the decision is yours to make.
What a baffling dream. I should now be at Paperfold University, right?
We're over here!
Hello.
You're late. Did you run off to Ideen Park with someone to clown about again?
Monkeys and a ninja. That doesn't sound like something that happened in Penacony. It seems more like a dream bubble.
Those monkeys you were talking about? Is that them?
Am I still dreaming?
I knew you had to be talking about Slumber Nana Monkey.
Slumber Nana Monkey?
Allow me to introduce you to the most popular little guy in Paperfold University. It's more beloved than Clocky. Slumber Nana Monkey likes goofing off and loves eating bananas. It lives a carefree life in the moment of Slumber Nana.
Is it also a cartoon character created by the watchmaker?
No. It only appeared recently. It's, what's it called again? A meme.
Oh man, he's a meme. It's a meme. I have to do a chat. I'm sorry.
No one knows where it came from.
So,
it just blew up overnight. Fans made up bananese that only fellow fans would understand, and even created sticker packs and fan works.
That is concerning though.
The most popular one is the Slumber Nana song. Banana, banana.
So, you're really up to date.
Of course! I'm a college student who keeps up with the times.
How do you know so much?
From the campus group chat, of course. I joined the group before school even started, so I get to know more people. That's just common sense. You'll have a hard time making friends at school if you stay out of touch. Here, I'll add you two to the group.
University, I was pretty much the loner. I'd rather work alone. Ooh, there's Banana. Hey, welcome. Nice to meet you, I'm Raymond. visiting season for asses. I thought it would be funny.
It's almost time. Let's proceed to admissions.
Come on, let's go! A spectacular campus life awaits us! Why is the family running a school in a dream anyway? Do people really come to the planet of festivities just to study?
I did hear about that one thing with, what was it called? Interspecies reviewers? I'm not gonna touch on it much because that thing is very horny. Show's very horny. But I did hear about like one of the locals having an education. So you tell me, March.
Paperfold University was established during the pioneering era. It was initially a training ground for Dreamweavers and was founded by Glocks, head of the Nightingale family. Later on, the Iris and Alfalfa families also got involved in university operations, and the education landscape expanded into the 3 academies we have today: Dreamweaver, Charmony, and Fortune. From there, Paperfold University became known as the top art school in the cosmos.
Wow. Is this really a school? It looks grander than the theme park.
Paperfold University's motto is "Color your dreams, free your ideals." What we see before us reaffirms those words. We still have some time before the anniversary celebration's opening ceremony. Let's take a look around.
I would think that we should, but let's take the time to settle in. And where is it? But I'm getting tired. We'll crack the case though. Like, I don't know why did the ninja girl try to get us, try to save us. We don't know what's going on, but what I do know is that it's going to be interesting. So tomorrow, well, we're going to be in our first class, I guess. I'll see you tomorrow. And if you'd like the stream, please subscribe. Or leave a like, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm shooting in the dark here. Bye.